Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue and I am back for another review, y'all, and I'm back for a new show, picking up Smothered for the second season, y'all. This show is terrible. Like, I'ma just be honest with you. I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted by most of the stuff that I see on this show. So let's go ahead and start. So Brittany and Mary, y'all. Oh Lord. Brittany and Mary are something else. They are a new addition to the show. And man, when I tell you, it's just disgusting to watch this grown lady get into the shower naked with her 19-year-old daughter so she can wash her hair and wash her body. I mean, you 19, you trying to be a police officer and you can't even take a shower by yourself? Seriously? Like, y'all, whatever area that they're in, I hope she don't make, you know, to be a police officer, because I'm nervous. Okay, y'all see how police officers don't be mentally stable for these jobs and they don't check, okay? Because you can't tell me somebody that's taking showers with their grown ass mama when they grown, okay? I'm just saying, you can't tell me that that's normal behavior for somebody that should be carrying a gun, okay? Like, I'm sorry, but something tells me that your temperament ain't just right, okay? For this, I wish y'all would start doing more tests on people before y'all let them carry guns. But anyway, Brittany and Mary, y'all, okay? Y'all, Mary wanted her baby to be a pageant kid, and they kept talking about how beautiful she was, and I was just like, she might have been a beautiful baby. Oh Lord, no shade, but you would know, like, ain't no, you basic regular looking white girl. I'm sorry, but there ain't nothing special there. You know, might be something special on the inside, but not on the outside, y'all. So the unfortunate thing is that she had congenital adrenal hyperplasia, okay, which is like you getting full-blown puberty at 5. She was growing breasts and pubic hair and all of that at like 5, y'all. That's soon. So in school, she was bullied and picked on because she was growing up faster than everybody. And I'm like, so you mean to tell me somebody that's been bullied, child, look, all of these things are terrible as far as, like, you know, becoming a police officer, okay? I have mommy issues. 1. Okay, look, I live with my mom and I'm an adult. 2, okay, like, usually there's nothing wrong with that, but in this situation when y'all are showering together every morning, that's 2 right there. That's an issue. And 3, I was bullied as a kid, okay? That's just a recipe for killing unarmed black people. Never mind. Anyway, so I don't want to remind people about that, but how can I not talk about it when this lady trying to be a cop and something wrong with her? Oh Lord. The mom, Mary, okay, has a husband named Frank who she met at church. Did I forget to mention that the mom is sanctified and filled with the Holy Ghost? Probably one of them evangelical crazy people. But yeah, okay, so she married Frank, but she and Frank aren't legally married, and Frank wants her daughter to move out the house that they share. They also have a business together. Bless you. Mary doesn't want her daughter to move out. I said, child, you must don't want a husband. You know why? Because she don't trust him. Y'all, apparently, right before they got married, Frank had a stripper give him a lap dance. And then he went home and masturbated like a regular person. Apparently, that was a cheatation to Mary. So after they got married and had this beautiful wedding, when she got home, she tore up the wedding certificate or whatever and never sent it in. So they're not legally married. So the daughter feels like Frank needs to leave because they're not legally married. I said, you know what, Mary, you need to be by yourself. You need to be by yourself if you think that your 19-year-old daughter telling your husband, regardless, like, y'all got married, y'all are living together, y'all have a business together, you crazy as hell for you know, ripping up that paper and still sitting up here being married to him, you know, or living with him and being in a relationship with him. Like, that's just stupid. And you're calling him your husband. Don't act like it's just on him. You know, oh, he, you know, keeps saying that he's my husband. Girl, you said it too. Y'all, I'm looking at Mary like, oh Lord, you are crazy as hell, girl, and you are only making this daughter even more crazy. And let me tell y'all what the issue is with all of these moms. When y'all dote on y'all children like this, to this extent, it teaches them that everything should go their way in life. So when they get out into the world and they have the opposite reaction from somebody that isn't their mom, they're not gonna know how to handle that because they're so used to getting their way at home. That's why you have to tell your kids no sometimes, so that they can grow up and be able to handle no when they get out into the world. Moving on to Christina and Kathy. Christina and Kathy are like the second most, or maybe not the second. I feel like they might be the most normal out of all of the relationships, because Christina has a husband and a family, and she and her family live down the street from her mom. Her mom just backs her car down the street into her daughter's driveway, okay? And look, I love it. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. For the husband, it's a bad thing, because that mama stay all in their business. So they getting their house renovated, and y'all, they some like big time Italians. You can tell like somebody's in the mafia. You know, somebody's doing some illegal shit. That's why everybody's living so great around here. Or dirty money, you know, was turned into a legit business, okay? But either way, when you look at their family, that's what you think. Like, they should have been on Mob Wives or some shit, okay? But anyway, the mama Kathy wants Christina and her husband and her family to move into her house while their house is getting renovated. And the husband is not here for that at all, okay? And the way Christina was like, Mom, I really don't think we should go to the gym and interrupt Carlo right now. Like, Carlo is at the gym. That's his special time. Leave him be. Oh no. Kathy had to go get theme dressed up, okay? Like an 80s dance mom about to go to workout class, y'all. She had her little band around her head and her little sweater off the shoulder, okay? She's a maniac, maniac on the floor. That's the vibe she was giving, okay? Her daughter was like, yeah, man, you look like you're going to the gym in 1982. What the fuck? Okay, look, they decorate and theme down, okay? But either way, they go to the gym, and Carlo is like, what the hell are you doing here? And that's how it cuts off. But I actually like them. I actually like the mama Kathy. Their relationship seems just like two really close friends who just so happen to be mother and daughter. And yeah, the mom can be a bit intrusive, but all in all, it is not nearly as upsetting as some of the other stuff that goes on this show. So I like Kathy and Christina. They tickle me. And y'all, then we got Sunhee and Angelica. Y'all, they was on the first season. They the ones that share bath water. They may not shower together, but they share bath water, which I think is just as disgusting. Why are you getting in dirty bath water behind your mom? Why? Why? It makes me feel closer to her. You can stand closer to her and not catch whatever she might be giving you from that dirty ass. I'm like, ugh. Like, who shares bath water with somebody? That's nasty. That's what people do when they don't have enough money to pay the water bill. We don't live like that. What are you doing this for? Yeah, I'm sorry. Either way, at this point, Angelica has a man named Jason who is married. Okay, but he proposed to Angelica, not really, but he gave her a ring. He wants to be with her. He wants her to move in, but her mama Sunhee, first of all, doesn't even want to share her, but she really doesn't want her to be with a man who is still married or has ties to another woman. So Sunhee, even though she is crazy as hell and really just wants to keep her daughter all to herself like a psychopath, I'm sorry, y'all, that's disgusting. And then she kept talking about how she would want to marry a man just like her daughter. It's like, what the hell is wrong with you? And then she's like, you know, and I would want you to marry a man just like me. I'm just like, this is gross. Like, Sunhee has issues. Like, I feel like somebody needs to ask Sunhee what the relationship was like between her and her mom, because this takes it to a whole nother level. And Angelica is not even really participating in the same way. Angelica is enjoying the freedom she's had recently since she stopped talking to her mom like that. She's been spending more time with Jason, and she can enjoy her relationship with him without her mom always butting in and telling her not to wear the ring he wore. Now, Angelica is no stupid one, so she wears his engagement ring on the wrong hand, you know, on the right hand, until he fixes the situation, okay? Why he always carrying that dog around, child, I don't know, but it's just like, child, you got your mama, he got his dog, like, why he judging? Okay, but that's because the dog don't tell nobody what to do. But anyway, y'all, the mama has a tracker on Angelica's phone. So she found out that Angelica was at a nail spot and decided to show up because she and Angelica always get their nails done together. So she was like, what's she doing at the nail shop without me? So she rolled up and she's on a date with Jason. Well, she sits down and joins them. I was like, oh my God. Jason says, well, since you're here, and he breaks out the divorce papers that he has signed, and he says that tomorrow he's going to meet with his ex-wife, or his soon-to-be ex-wife, and the lawyers, and they're going to file the paperwork for them to get a divorce. Well, Angelica and Sunhee want to go with him. Now, Sunhee brought it up first. She feels like, well, you're gonna marry my daughter, I want to know if you're really gonna do it. What if she changes her mind, you know, and all of this. So they want to be there to make sure that the girl is actually going to put in the divorce papers. My issue here is that this is not your business. I understand you want to make sure he's divorced, but you need to trust him. And if you don't trust him, then you don't need to marry him. But you damn sure don't need to be a part of the divorce proceedings between him and his ex, especially not your crazy ass mama, who this lady doesn't even know. This is something personal. This is something private. Why do they think they're entitled to encroach in on this space? And the fact that he agreed with it and Angelica went along with it, I really hope that that wife gives so much attitude when they sit down. I hope she gives the most attitude that she could possibly give, short of cursing this lady the fuck out, because that's just so not their place. And the fact that he allows it, he's just a punk. He's just a punk. Little pipsqueak, okay? But that's the only type of man she gonna be able to get, because ain't no strong man gonna deal with your crazy ass mama like the way she, you know, get all in their business and everything, showing up on dates. Y'all, Marsha and Elena. So y'all, Marsha and Elena gross me out because they like to lick each other in the face every morning. Like, I was just like, why do we need to hear the licking noises? Like, it was really gross, and I just felt like it was too much, okay? Now look, Elena is 21 years old, but she has an enzyme deficiency issue, okay? And she is from Siberia. She was actually adopted when she was a toddler by Marsha, but they actually look a lot alike, which is crazy. And when you explain how Marsha couldn't have a baby and she set out to, you know, find her daughter and find Elena, and how they found each other, and how they seem to really be, you know, the only two people in one another's lives, like, it is sweet and you can see the love there, but it's also very disturbing. And I'm glad that Marsha brought it up, that there needs to be some separation, because she's 21 years old and Marsha knows she's doing her daughter a disservice by making her this codependent upon her. Because, and this is what the thing, when y'all make y'all kids codependent like this, when y'all pass away, y'all kids are not gonna be able to live a normal life if they're this codependent on you. And I know people don't like to think about death, but I feel like it's a part of life. And if you are not mentally preparing yourself for the fact that one day your parents are going to die, you're doing yourself a disservice, because it's going to happen. Okay, God willing, that's the way it should happen. You shouldn't die before them, okay? But yeah, I don't see any of these women, with the exception of Christina and the other girl, Cher and her mom. I don't see them being able to go through life in a normal way when it seems that their mother is the only person that they really have. Like, where your friends, you have no man. Like, child, you're not supposed to have kids so that they can be codependent on you your whole life. You're supposed to have children so that they can, you know, grow up and be adults in this world, and that can be, you know, independent of you. You know what I'm saying? So I just, this show creeps me out. But I can't not talk about it because it's so entertaining. You can't believe half of the shit they do on this show. Elena wants to be a singer though, y'all, and the first song I heard, I was like, what is that? Like, y'all need to stop. But then the second song I heard, I was like, okay, that was a little bit better. Tornado, y'all. The first song I heard by Elena was Tornado, and that was not a good song. And Tornado. Okay, look, that wasn't a good song, but the other song she played was a much better song, okay? She's driving on the highway with you. I was like, you better get it, Elena. Okay, girl, you better do you. I have a appreciation for her gumption and for her bravery as a person that, you know, is obviously different, you know, because you can tell by looking at her, you know, that something is not right, you know, about her, but you don't know what it is because we don't be knowing, okay? But you know that people have to deal with all kind of issues when they are in some way handicapped. And for her to be able to get out on stage and perform when that's something that regular people have a hard time doing. Like, I really was looking at Elena like, oh, all right, I really hope you get some form of independence because I like you and you're super cute. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I liked Elena. But Lord, I swear, I would live just fine. Not ever, ever, ever seeing Marsha lick Elena awake in the morning ever again. I don't need to see that. I don't need to see that ever again in my life. But anyway, y'all, that was Smothered. I hope y'all enjoyed the review. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I love y'all so much. And look, tomorrow, because there's so many things to talk about, y'all. I'm definitely going to be talking about Doja Cat in my next Bondi Blue show. I just want to put together, you know, all of my topics, because I have, you know, like I told y'all in the first video I did today, which is T.I. and Tiny Friends and Family Hustle, that I clicked out for a day or two, you know, deleting my Instagram, because I just didn't want to see everything that was going on with George Floyd, and it was just too much. You know, every post, it was every post when I got up the next day after my birthday, which was a tough day at the end of it. Like, middle to end of the day was really hard. If it wasn't for my husband and my mom, I don't know what I would have did. They really made it so much better than it would have been otherwise. And of course, all of y'all who have been, you know, sending me money, which definitely made me feel better, because last month was not a good month on YouTube. So I was just like, oh, thank you, Jesus, thank you, fans, thank you, subscribers, thank you, followers. I love y'all so much. Y'all made my day worth it yesterday, to be honest, because like at first it was kind of like, I don't know what this day gonna be like. We stuck inside, I can't go anywhere, I can't do anything. You know, I was supposed to be going somewhere for my birthday this year, and it just didn't work out that way, obviously. And I had a doctor's appointment, and that was very traumatic for me, to say the least. So yeah, I needed to detach, and I didn't need anybody else's shit on top of my own shit. So I needed to take a break. I re-downloaded Instagram and Twitter, and I've been on Instagram, but I haven't been back on Twitter yet. And I don't know how long I'm gonna be taking this social media break, because I feel like I want to delete the shit again. And if I get too stressed out, I'm going to delete Instagram again. I'm not in a place where I'm going to allow social media to infiltrate my mind and my spirit when I'm already in a bad place. You know what I'm saying? Because it just makes it worse sometimes. But anyway, I love y'all, and I will come to y'all with a Bondi Blue show and growing up hip hop. I think there's another episode tonight. I'll come to y'all with that on Friday. All right, so I hope y'all enjoyed. I love y'all so much, and I'll see y'all in the next one.